Hey, welcome back to the Factopia TV, your go-to place for mind-blowing facts. Today, we're diving into something straight up wild. 5 of the rarest natural phenomena on the planet. I'm talking about oceans that glow, a storm that never stops, and even a doorway to hell that's been on fire for over 50 years. Yeah, Earth is crazy. So, grab a snack, sit back, and let's get into it. Okay, imagine this. You're walking along the beach at night and suddenly, the waves start glowing blue, like something straight out of a sci-fi movie. But nope, it's 100% real. It's called bioluminescence, and it happens because tiny sea creatures called plankton release light when they're disturbed. It's like nature's version of glow in the dark. This insane glow show happens in places like the Maldives, Puerto Rico, and even California. And get this, there's a spot in Puerto Rico called Mosquito Bay, where the water is so bright that just swishing your hand through it makes it light up. Honestly, it's one of the coolest things you'll ever see in nature. Okay, now for something that looks straight up creepy. There's a red waterfall in Antarctica that looks like it's bleeding. Yep, bleeding ice. But before you call in a horror movie director, let me explain. It's not blood. It's iron-rich water that's been trapped under the ice for millions of years. When it finally escapes, it reacts with oxygen and turns rust red. For years, scientists had no idea why this was happening. Some even thought it was from weird bacteria or something supernatural. But nope, just good old-fashioned science at work. Still, if you ever find yourself in Antarctica, which, let's be real, most of us won't, you might want to check it out. Alright, this next one sounds like something straight out of a superhero origin story. There's a place in Venezuela called Lake Maracaibo, where lightning strikes almost every single night. No joke, this storm happens about 300 nights a year. It's called Catatumbo Lightning, and it's basically Earth's way of flexing its power. So, why does this happen? It's all about the mix of warm lake air and cold mountain winds, creating the perfect storm recipe. And it's not just a few lightning bolts, it's thousands of flashes lighting up the sky. Sailors even used to navigate by it because it's so bright. Alright, here's a mystery that had scientists scratching their heads for decades. In Death Valley, California, there are these huge rocks, like 600-pound boulders, that move across the desert all by themselves. No one pushes them, no earthquakes, no UFOs, just rocks leaving long trails behind them like they're out for a Sunday stroll. People had no clue what was going on, until researchers finally solved it. Turns out, on super cold nights, a thin layer of ice forms on the ground. When the ice starts melting, even a tiny breeze can push the rocks along. It's like a giant slow-motion air hockey game. Still, it's pretty freaky to see a giant rock just moving on its own. Alright, this one takes the cake for most metal-sounding natural phenomenon. Deep in the deserts of Turkmenistan, there's a giant pit of fire called the Door to Hell. And guess what? It's been burning non-stop for over 50 years. So, back in 1971, some Soviet scientists were drilling for gas, and the ground collapsed, leaving behind this massive crater. Gas started leaking out, and they figured, hey, let's just light it on fire, it'll burn out in a few days. Spoiler alert, it didn't. Decades later, the flames are still going, and now it looks like a gateway to another dimension. At night, it's even crazier. You can see the fire glowing for miles. Definitely not a place you want to take a camping trip. And that's a wrap on 5 of the rarest, weirdest, and straight-up coolest natural phenomena on Earth. Which one blew your mind the most? Let us know in the comments. And hey, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on more awesome facts. This is the Factopia TV, and I'll see you next time. Stay curious.